Okay, we are going to balance acetic solutions. You know this is an acetic solution when the actual word is given to you, and in most questions it actually will be. Your first thought is you want to assign oxidation numbers, but let's go ahead and figure out what is really going on. So I have a -1 charge for bromine, and for bromine O2, this is going to be a 0 because that is elemental bromine. Oxygen is always going to be a -2, and if you'll notice, the overall charge for permanganate is a -1, so when you do the math, you will have a +7 for manganese. So if you'll notice, all of our compounds and elements have their oxidation numbers. Now let's go ahead and break these down. So you've got bromine with a minus charge, yielding to bromine with a 0 charge. Okay? This is in fact going to be a, okay, well let's go ahead and balance this out. You've got 2 bromines on this side, so what number should I put over here? I should put a 2, and this will actually change your oxidation state. So now you have 2, -2 going to a 0, so we are in fact losing electrons, so that is going to be 0. Now if you look at your most positive state, in order to balance out the electron charges, I need to add a positive 2 electrons. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and look at our next one. We don't have oxygen on the product side, so by default it has to be manganese. So we're going to write MnO4 and Mn +2. Okay? I have an oxygen present, so we need to add water to the opposite side. Okay? And precisely how many waters? Let's go ahead and change that to a 4. Okay? So now I am balanced for my oxygens, I'm balanced for my manganese, but I have 8 hydrogens on my product side, so on my reactant side I need to have 8 hydrogens. Okay? This is an overall charge of a -1, so we are in fact gaining electrons on that. Okay? From manganese we have a +7 to a +2. The difference between that is 5. So go to your most positive side, and that is where you're going to add +5 electrons. Okay? Everything is balanced except for our electrons. I have 2 electrons on my oxidation half reaction, and I have 5 electrons on my reduction half reaction. So I have to find the common multiple. I am going to multiply my oxidation half reaction by 5, and I'm going to multiply my other reaction by 2 to equal 10. Okay, let's go ahead and rewrite this. I have 10 Brs, bromines. I have 5 Br2s and 10 electrons. Down here I have 10 electrons. I have 16 waters, or 16 hydrogens, I'm sorry, and 2 permanganates. Okay, again I have 2 manganese, and write that or not, and 8 waters. Okay, your electrons can cancel out, and we are going to rewrite this entire equation by simply just adding all my reactants together and all my products together. So you're going to have 16 hydrogens plus 2 permanganates plus 10 bromines yields 5 bromines plus 2 manganese plus 8 waters. Okay? Again, you can double check. I have 16 hydrogen, 16 hydrogens. 2 manganese, 10 bromines and 10 bromines. This is your final answer in balancing an acid solution equation. Stop.